within the 5% target, rising slightly to 3.9% in June 2025 from 3.8% in May. And the core inflation was at 4.2%, in June 2025. As for the trades in terms of exports and imports, the export earnings in the third quarter, that is from January to March 2025, climbed to 39.1%. That is $2.6 billion, largely driven by stronger volumes and international prices for commodities like coffee and cocoa. For the 12 months to March 2025, total exports actually reached $11.8 billion, up from $9.65 billion a year earlier. That is a difference of $2 billion, and that is significant growth. Whenever a country exports more, it's benefiting and its economy actually is stabilizing. And when a country is importing more, it loses at the end of the day. Well, on the side of the imports, Uganda's import bill rose by 16.5% to $3.05 billion in the third quarter, mainly due to non-oil private sector imports. And for the trade deficit, we are seeing that the exports grew faster than the imports, and the trade deficit narrowed by 39.1%, which is $461 million. On the side of the foreign direct investment, FDI rose by 26.3%, that is $785 million in Q3, the financial year of 2024-2025, totaling to $3.48 billion. Uganda continues to be a favorable destination for foreign direct investment. And in terms of balance of payments and reserves, Uganda's balance of payments improved, supported by a declining current account deficit and, of course, a higher international reserve. The gross reserves grew to $4.3 billion by June 2025, covering 3.8 months of imports and a significant increase from $3.2 billion a year earlier. And the business confidence, we are seeing that Purchasing Managers Index, PMI, hit 55 in June 2025, and the Composite Index of the Economic Activity reached 178.58, and the Business Tendency Index recorded 59.17. The Ugandan shillings has continued to appreciate against the dollar, and that is by 1.3% this particular week. And the exchange rate for the dollar has been fluctuating between 3,582 to 3,587 over the past weeks. And for yesterday, we saw that it stood at 3,582. Well, the government initiatives such as the budget, the government actually for the fiscal year this 2025-2026, it has managed to release 17.18 trillion Ugandan shillings. That is part of the 72.4 trillion shillings for the national budget. But with a focus on a full monetization of the economy through commercial agriculture, industrialization, digital transformation, and market access. We are seeing that the parish development model, PDM, alone is set to receive 1 trillion Ugandan shillings. And the significant allocations include 1.464 trillion for infrastructure and 1.4 trillion for human capital development. When it comes to the revenue mobilization, the government aims to mobilize 37 trillion Ugandan shillings in domestic revenue, with 34 trillion from tax revenue. New tax measures have been proposed to raise 538 billion Ugandan shillings. These include such as the tax stamp. And the World Bank support, Uganda received the first tranche of 170 billion Ugandan shillings from the World Bank to boost its manufacturing and also export sectors. Challenges still line up, like the public debt, the new URA policy on groupage cargo, and well, we call it a summary of what is happening in Uganda's economy. I hope you take keen note in terms of the investment and you take precautions as you make those decisions for business. Well, let us turn the page to the flights we expect today at Entebbe International Airport. Well, today, those of you who will be flying out, hoping that you're ready. I did tell you guys, today I don't know if I'll be sharing this personally, but faith activates a number of things, and I'll be sharing with you that in case I feel very comfortable. That some of you keep saying, oh my God, flights are just bicycles. Others say, oh my God, that's my prayer request. So wherever you are at is a place that was a prayer point at a time in your life. So make sure that you are always grateful for every single thing and every single moment that God brings you. At Entebbe International Airport today, departure and the authorities, that is UCAA, Uganda Civil Aviation Authority, Yatugambye nti so far 213,000 passengers have been able to go through Entebbe International Airport and come through Entebbe International Airport, and on a single day actually tulaba 7,000 and over passengers abaita Entebbe International Airport. Naye ku machaga leero wakize kusomera schedules zetusuubira okubanga ziyengerawo ku macha kuno. In about 19 minutes from now, that is 8:30, Uganda Airlines will be departing to Johannesburg. At 9:30 this morning, Turkish Airlines will be departing to Istanbul, its home. And at 9:45, Kenya Airways will be departing to Nairobi. Uganda Airlines at exactly 10 a.m. this morning is expected to depart to Mombasa. And Rwanda Air at 10:40 will be departing to Kigali. We'll be seeing Ethiopian Airlines at 12:05 departing to Addis Ababa. And we'll be seeing Air Tanzania at 14:10 departing to Zanzibar. We'll also be seeing other airlines like Emirates at 16:25 departing for Dubai. And we'll be seeing Qatar Airways at 17:30 departing for Doha, its home actually. KLM will be departing at 23:59, that is almost a minute to tomorrow in the night. We'll be departing to Amsterdam. Egypt Air at 4:20, this is tomorrow, will be departing to Cairo. And then those of you who will be expecting to fly out, we wish you a safe flight and pray that the Lord will enable you to reach safely and do everything that you need to do right in there. Well, moving on the side of arrivals, those of you who are prepared your bouquet of flowers to welcome your loved ones. These are some of the highlights of the flights we expect today. We do hope to see Turkish Airlines in about 7 minutes from now. Will be actually landing in from Istanbul. And at 8:55, Kenya Airways will be arriving in from Nairobi. Uganda Airlines at 9:15 will be coming in from Nairobi as well. Fly Dubai at 10:25 will be coming in from Dubai. Uganda Airlines at exactly 11 this morning will be coming in from Dubai. Ethiopian Airlines will be also touching the ground at 11:15 from Addis Ababa. And also Eagle Air at 11:50 will be coming in from Arua. This is a domestic flight, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Uganda Airlines at 12:15 will be coming in from Kinshasa, that is Congo. And Air Tanzania at 13:20 will be coming in from Dar es Salaam. Also, Fanjet Express at 14:15 will be coming in from Nairobi. Emirates is expected at 14:25 from Dubai. Qatar Airways at 15:30. From Doha. I've noticed that Qatar Airways actually, since it's international flights, their flights are always, the time is always very constant. Well, we'll close it up with also Ethiopian Airlines at 19:50. At 19:30, we'll be also landing in from Lagos. We'll close it also with KLM at 22:50 in the night, coming in from Kigali. Well, that is highlights of what we have on the radar this day today. So prepare yourself and also prepare your passport. You never